We're YouTubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Puppets, today joined by
Jakob the Lord of Malts.
And this is going to be, well, after I posted it, but it's going to be the last review with Jakob for a long time.
Yeah.
Because this bastard's going back to Greenland.
Yeah, I'm going to Greenland tomorrow, so the 26th of June.
Yeah, and this is going to be posted probably in July, because I have a little back catalog. But we're going to be looking at a special beer for the occasion, or two special beers that are meant to be drunk side by side. And that was given to us up at Nøgne Ø in Norway from Tom. And this is the Nøgne Batch 1000 and 1001. And basically they created these two beers as in tribute, or they're inspired by the tales of the 1001 night. You know, where Aladdin and all that stuff is in.
Some monkey and...
Well, I don't think that's a Disney version.
Disney, yeah.
But
who knows the original?
I've actually never read it.
Exactly.
But the fun thing is, this is the batch 1000 is on 10.00%, and the batch 1001 is on 10.01%. And then they got like a genie on the side and stuff, and camel and stuff like that. And yeah, this is basically the lighter version and the darker version. And it's spiced ales, and they used spices from the Oriental area, Oriental spices. The hops they use in here is Bobek and Aurora. The spices they use, listen to this: cardamom, fresh ginger, turmeric, sumac, and saffron, the most expensive spice in the world. But there's not a lot of it in there, which is understandable. So we were told to try them side by side. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I guess we'll get these poured and let you know what we think. So you can really smell the spices already. And we're going to go ahead and try the batch 1000 first. Nice and yellow kind of color, not much head, but no. We're also using some very small glasses. So yeah. It's only 25 milliliter bottles. Yeah, 250 milliliter bottles, sorry. And 25 centiliters, I guess. But yeah, let's check out your own. Oh, I'm getting a lot of ginger and cardamom. If you don't like spicy beer, you won't like this. But there's also a fresh citrus quality to it.
Like a juiciness to it. Yeah. It actually smells really nice already.
I'm not smelling much saffron, but they use very small amounts in there. And turmeric too. It's almost got like a fruitiness.
Yeah.
The gingery, an orangey type flavor to it.
Yeah, it smells. Yeah.
Yeah, but you want to taste the lighter one.
Cheers.
You really have to take spicy beers to like this. But actually, the Norwegians told us it was really spicy. I don't think that's the case, really. No. It's got a good kick. It's like a spiced Belgian type beer almost.
Yeah. With a little more, I wouldn't say perfumey, but kind of like...
Kind of perfumey.
Yeah, kind of perfumey, kind of melody, kind of...
I'm definitely getting a lot of gingery, citrusy, orangey flavors. And then there is a little bit of that turmeric character. And also the cardamom, but again, I think the others are kind of more on the backseat. It's oddly refreshing for a 10% spiced beer.
Yeah, I forgot it was 10%. It's just, wow.
Mouthfeel is medium. It's kind of oily. Let's check out the aroma on the dark one. Much more coffee and chocolate. This smells like Imperial Stout-like.
Yeah.
And the chocolate and coffee really dominate over the spices. I'm getting some gingery kind of cardamom notes,
but it's not
as much as in the light.
Word,
Yeah, you want to give it a taste?
It's cheers. I think, quick note, I think it's a nice way to do this, to kind of see what the malt base does to a beer.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, sure.
More spices on the flavor.
Oh. Nice.
Very chocolatey coffee like. But there is that gingery and cardamom flavor, but they're more balanced in the dark one.
Yeah. I think it's more in the aftertaste.
Yeah,
you get a lot of the, and you get a heat in this.
Yeah,
actually.
It's kind of weird that these kind of spices give off heat because they're not like chili and stuff like that. But again, I guess using a lot of ginger can make that sharp, kind of almost spicy flavor.
Maybe it's alcohol.
I don't know. But I'm not really, because I'm not getting warmth. I'm not tasting any alcohol. But I'm not really tasting the sumac and saffron on this one. I mean, there's a little more of that character in this, but it's not a lot either in this. This one is just so dark, so the rich dark flavors kind of overshadow that, because they have the same amount of spices and hops both.
Try and taste the light one.
Now?
Afterwards, yeah.
It seems much more spicy.
Yeah.
Much more spicy. much more lemony, citrusy actually as well. But they're pretty good at accompanying each other.
Yeah, I actually prefer this. I think it kind of balances more. This has a kind of, it's really refreshing.
Yeah.
It's kind of more refreshing, but it also has a more
pronounced and intense spice.
Yeah, it's not as balanced.
And it's not, well, I like spiced beers, especially the Christmas spice one. This is kind of different because you get the gingery turmeric. It definitely tastes oriental, for sure. But I'll say this one's my favorite too. I'm going to go rating-wise, straight up 90 for the black one, and then 85, 86 for the blonde one. 86 and 90 for that.
I'm going to go 90 as well, and 88.
So two really interesting beers. If you can get a hold of the Nøgne 1000, batch 1000 and 1001, obviously check them out. They're pretty fun to try.
Yeah, and I think they only sell them in sets too.
Yeah, you can only buy both of them, so that's pretty cool. But we'll be back in a sec with a blend of the two and see how that goes. So here we have the blend of both of these, and well, actually it's balanced. We're talking about, you're probably going to smell more of the dark one, but I'm actually getting a good kick of spice from the...
Yeah, I agree.
More so than in just the 1001.
On its own, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spices are more pronounced.
Much more gingery, and I'm also getting a little more turmeric almost, but it smells pretty good for my blending, so cheers. Yeah, it's like a more spiced version of the dark one.
Yeah.
But lighter as well. It feels lighter.
Nice chocolatey aftertaste.
Yeah, still, but there's definitely more ginger and turmeric and cardamom.
Yeah.
But again, I feel like sumac and saffron is just very mellow, if they're there at all.
Yeah, and I actually think it kind of reminds me more of a darker Belgian kind of thing.
Yeah.
With a lot more chocolate, you know. Belgians are usually caramel-y.
Yeah. Big thanks to Tom for giving us this, because we don't get that much Nøgne in Denmark for some reason.
No.
So weird. But hey guys, as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter. Have an awesome trip to Greenland, Jakob.
See you in 2 months.
Yeah, and we're gonna say cheers.
Yeah.
And see you guys in another beer review.